Hello everyone. I just wanted to give you a quick tour of my little studio I set up. So we got these Ivy League University logos first and foremost, and this, Earthrise picture hanging on the wall, which is one of my favorite photographies out there in the world. It gives me a very, a very deep perspective, I'd say, a overview effect. I always keep that in mind, that, small problems don't really matter as we live on this, tiny planet in the dark sky. It just kind of helps me look at the bigger picture instead of, um, you know, being overly trapped in small, petty human issues. But anyways, I do have some accessories here. So I have these, I guess toys. So we got the 737 Max, an alarm clock, my baby picture, the Crew Dragon. We got the Boeing Starliner. We got these rocks that I painted. This one's Orion. This one I put in the most hours. We got the NASA, as you can see. We got another Crew Dragon here. These are all 3D printed and painted by me, by the way. We got the Space Shuttle and a full stage combustion cycle diagram. Apollo, iPhone 4, Neil Armstrong's footprint, which is also 3D printed. Saturn V, a celestial microscope, a little plant. His name is Jackie, like Jackie Chan. We got this Rode microphone, typically used for ukulele recording and vocals, but I'm terrible at vocals. So we got the solder, it's a soldering station, which I used it for my GPS, by computer project, but, and I'm studying for SAT, so we got the SAT prep book. We got the TI-84 calculator here, and the MPK AKI, if I pronounce that right. Keyboard. We got the pencil holder, an ink for my fountain pen, which I typically use for note taking and notating on a textbook, and a Keychron K6 mechanical keyboard. It's red switch, which is absolutely my favorite since it's not very loud. We got the post-it notes. I used to have one of those cheap Dollarama sticky notes, but those were really fragile in the sense that when I sticked something on the board, it just kind of fell down really quickly right after I attached it. And we got this new laptop. Half of the money I paid for it came from my bank account, and the other half came from my dad, which was my Christmas present, which is awesome. So big shout out to Dad. Amazing, just runs butter smooth. It's so much better than my 2016 MacBook Pro, which I previously used. That was really slow, especially when it comes to running like VFX, like Blender, After Effects. Holy crap, it was really slow. We got this schedule for winter break, which already passed. Today's the last day of winter break. And get addicted to Khan Academy. Studying for the most, it's just some studying motivation stuff. We got these stuff going on. It's quite a lot, right? And this one I made it. It's a little art. Just drew this art and then just put a little bit of wire in it, and This is a real living plant, by the way. This is another plant, office plant. I am growing, raising, I guess. Her name is Echo, and it's, you know, she's beautiful. Look at this. Yeah, and yeah, I guess these are the pictures me and my parents took while on a trip to Cambodia. Pretty cool. A tardigrade stuffed tardigrade. And a little introduction to my psychology. It's kind of cringy, don't see it. A Spider-Man figurine. This one in particular, I drew it. I have had this since I was 7 years old. I made it when I was 7. So, and we got the Russian doll, my bad. And going to the top, we got a motorcycle helmet, which I use for electric scooting purposes. And we got the skateboard helmet and hockey helmet. Many people don't know I play hockey, but I do. Although I'm not professional, I still do play hockey. And we got this little, this one is my favorite, a moon mouse pad. Kind of matches with, you know, the picture hanging on my wall. It's pretty cool. Usually just put it here. It's a little dirty, I know. Gotta wash it. And we got the MX Master 2, which I stole from my dad. He used to have it in his office, but he no longer uses it, so I stole it. Sorry and thank you. I think that's it. We do have a special surprise. So we got the Audio Technica M50X, M40X, my bad. Monitoring headphones, which I use for audio and video production. We got these two pedals, one for my MPK and the other iPad Pro, by the way, which I use for drawing, graphic design, you know, Illustrator, and mostly for note-taking. And I also have Anki, so spaced repetition, studying purposes, basically. We do have a keyboard. I'm gonna show it to you a little later. But essentially, this pedal is for MBK, and this pedal is for my KCO keyboard, which I just bought. We will disengage and try to pull it so we can play it, you know. There you go. So essentially, this is how I set up my keyboard. We have this keyboard for music production, and I'm also learning how to play piano again since ever since I stopped playing it when I was in like elementary school. So I'm learning Man of Steel, which was arguably one of my favorite movie soundtracks. So yeah, we got this piano slash not electric, but digital piano. It's weighted, fully weighted, pretty cool. Sounds pretty decent, so that's great. And we got this art station, which I use for art. And I'll show you one of my arts. So before that, I wanted to show you guys this acoustic foam pad that I bought off Amazon. It was like $15, so it was pretty cheap. Essentially for blocking sound and blocking echoing effect when it comes to recording vocals or guitar, either one. And got this University of Waterloo logo. And one of the pictures I drew here, it's called Somber. He looks pretty sad, right? I used watercolor paint and oil paint for just the tears, the the watery kind of detail for the tears dropping. So yeah, essentially that. And we got this giant Einstein motivational poster, I'd say. And we got this huge wall of pictures. Johnny Ive right there. These are the pictures I took back in Korea, Niagara Falls. Johnny Kim, my role model. Johnny Kim, my man. And we got John Urschel, who's ironically these three people. Their names are all John. I didn't mean it, but it's a coincidence, right? And John Urschel, he's a MIT mathematician, PhD in mathematics, and a pro retired NFL player. Buffalo, he played it under Buffalo. So, which is pretty cool. He does both, and he's great at both. We got the studio lighting, and we got this mini library right there. Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Kite Runner, SAT for flashcards, Ultra Learning, which I'm trying to do nowadays. And we got the calculus textbook here. We got Brita. We got the other plant. I named him. Was it? I forgot it. I forgot his name. Oh yeah, it was Sam. Sorry, I kind of improvised. But yeah, got the hockey stick, my camera, and this is kind of cringy though. Just wrote a bunch of like motivational speech. We got the masks, which I got from my mom. We recently bought it, just for safety's sake. And projector, dirty laundry, and workout stuff, stuff for workout. And last but not least, we got the ISS. So essentially I customized using a LED strip, and if I connect the power, it glows, and then there's a monitor in the back, right? That monitor essentially I hooked up with a Raspberry Pi 2, and it shows a live feed of ISS, like the view of the Earth from ISS, which is pretty cool. We got the tripod, and we got the LED lights I set up for Christmas. Austin Matthews jersey. It's a fake one. It was like $10. AliExpress. Yeah, I'm kidding. Well, I'm not kidding. Actually, it was like $10, which is pretty good. Anyways, Blue Jays baseball. This one's real, by the way. It's not a jersey, but it's still a t-shirt, so it counts. Pretty cool. But anyways, that was it, guys. Thanks for watching. Have a good one. Bye now.